My watering system right now doesn't use pistons at all. It uses bearings and adjusts the direction of the can over time. Okay. So that's gone straight to position 15. And then you can bring it back in threes. Like that. How long does it wait on each step? Then make the other one go to 2 and retract the first one to 0. What's the relationship between these two things? Is it literally going to do that column, then that column, then that column? Is that how it's going to work? Add a distance sensor on top of the cannon. Then add a row of blocks above it.
Something.
And then you can control with blocks when it triggers the cannon. So you don't need to control the steps of the piston. The speed at the bottom, right, so this is the... Oh, so this is the speed of the... This is how long between each step. This is not how quickly it moves.
Your order will be arriving in 15 seconds.
That's very accurate. There you go.
No worries.
The only problem with this, piston speed might be configured on the piston's properties. The only problem with this is we can't control that many. Exactly, we need to upgrade the controller. This is the problem. Surely that's just going to break in a second. Wait, why is that one not fully extended?
I found an issue with the box.
What?
Once you put stuff in it, you can't just put it in your inventory, you have to carry.
Yeah.
It's one heck of a sprinkler
Not
system.
magic.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, it's connected, why not?
Wait, Drake, did you add more music?
Why is that not
alarm
expanding
things to
number 2?
No.
The second
I
is...
didn't realise there was so many.
Oh, it needs a block. Yeah, that's right.
Sean.
Yeah, the piston doesn't
Can you do
work
me a
unless it
favor?
has an
Can you
actual
come
block on
towards
it,
me
weirdly.
and pick up a box of stuff.
Oh my god, that's...
You got an empty...
I could see that go janky then.
No.
Ooh, did you see that? Boing. This is insane.
Let me empty my inventory, so I'm... And then I can grab what I can grab.
There's nothing I can do to strengthen that. That's really dodgy.
I would make a frame around the thing on the floor and then have something slide along it.
Alright, where are you, Dre?
Far away.
That can be the doorway into the farm.
I'm trying to find your name.
You can make a rail for it.
As you go out of the base, turn right.
We can't attach anything to it.
can do something like that to hold it up. But then on the sides, probably.
Lol.
Yeah, but won't that just hit the crops?
Well, if you put a border around where we plant the crops, you can just have the gantry thing just slide along the top of the wall. So it doesn't sag.
Oh my days.
It'd be useful to have like a border on the floor as well, in case the floor isn't level.
Oh, I died.
Uh-oh.
The game
Oh.
despawned me and I fell off the tower.
Rip.
Just run back to your body.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Does that work? A wheel? Why a wheel? Oh, you mean on the... Yeah, wheels are expensive. Ah, we might have a scrap wheel, actually.
Will she pass this like lake dry?
Hold on, I'm coming to. You can wait for me.
We'll get a scrap wheel and a bearing. That'll work. This is like
Bearings in the
Walmart.
chest at the end.
This really is Walmart. Oh, they're in the chest.
Yeah, yeah. I took your advice and put all like the components in the chest at the end of the thing.
Where's the old scrap wheels?
Behind in the warehouse.
It's just the warehouse around the back. This
Yeah.
is, honestly, Pops, this is hilarious.
Against the side. There we go.
I just, like, you need to put a concrete floor in here now and just build it wall properly so we don't have all the grass.
That was my next step, but I was waiting until we got everything else set up first.
Right, how big's that wheel?
Are you okay for food and stuff, Sean?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm on
Okay,
3
I
gold
got-
bars.
It's
I got
running on a
some
really
food.
dodgy scrap wheel. The only problem
Green
is,
bacon.
when we want to move this thing laterally, that wheel's really going to struggle. Like when we try and drag it this way. How's that going to work?
So yeah, I think I got too far away and I started to despawn or desync.
You was quite far away, Trey.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually going up and down because the wheel isn't round.
Hey, Trey.
That is just like the dodgiest wheel known to man. This is why you stuck with a bearing setup. Well, I'm only just learning how to do this,
I'll
so
show
it's,
you where
I'm
you can
having
get
fun.
some lights from as well, by the way, on the way back.
Do you have to keep doing that to make it... 1 second. So how do we program this? It goes down in units of 3, but you kind of want it to... You kind of want it to stick on one... If this is a row and this is a column, you want it to go through this pattern for each of these. How do you do that? I did remove the last block below the wheel. Logic boards.
I think you'll need 2 controllers if you want that.
Yeah. 2 controllers. That could be the way anyway. That way we have 1 controller, 1 set of pistons.
Well, that was my first death, and it wasn't even my fault.
0, 15, 15, 0. 0, 0, 3, 15. Well, at the moment, this is controlling... Wait, is that for the pistons in a straight line, or is that for the lateral piston? Right,
By the
that's
way,
for the lateral
Sean,
piston.
Yeah.
This is cotton.
Okay.
You can get lights from here, those 2 shops.
Nice.
And I think the trader is up ahead, if you see that sign, Sean.
Yeah, I think so as well.
The best way
I
is
did
with a
say-
distance sensor.
I think I found something. I
Hey,
think I
hey,
found the
hey!
trader.
Special
Yeah.
delivery.
You need to make like a little car or something.
Well, I
for
think the
your
distance
sensor.
sensor
Yeah, I
controls
know.
the...
'Cause I run a lot.
The distance sensor controls the
If you
actual
want, I can
firing
make
of the
you
cannon,
a
right?
piston-powered car. I just need some components.
Yeah, please.
Can I order some parts on?
Where the warehouse manager is out at the moment.
Oh,
On his lunch.
is it a self-service?
Yeah, but if you're in my warehouse frame, I'm
Oh,
throwing
but
you in the sea.
what do you get when you cross a postman and a
Okay.
dog puppies delivery?
Hello.
P.S. Did you know the DPD service actually stands for Dodgy Puppies Delivery? Is that what it stands for?
Oh no, the alarm went off.
I also want to say, just to that point, my deliveries ain't dodgy. They get there on time when I say.
Is that the case?
I've got some more stuff up above, by the way, Sean. If you want to wait here, I'll just go above.
I can run up and grab them with you.
Let me find the entrance again.
Yeah, so we'd have a sensor on top here. And then
Because I was carrying
it would control the
chest and I
firing of the
was
cannon.
close to an edge.
But initially, I need to get it so that this thing's
And,
programmed properly.
Yeah, apparently I reappeared back on the ground. Dead.
I suppose you made another piston, did you, Pups?
I
Oh, you gave it
two.
to me. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want me to open it and take one?
Get everything from the chest.
Anything you want me to take while I'm here, Dre?
Give me 2 seconds.
Um,
You know, I'm just gonna give you everything. Well, everything you can carry anyway. Give this corn to
Yeah.
Rome. I think that's all done.
we'll
Tons
ignore
of
that for now.
suspension.
Yeah. Nice.
Right, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm empty now.
So should I have a double
Just
piston
don't
going
fall.
this way as well?
R1.
You still got enough space for the lights.
Yeah.
For the trader.
Pistons can move the cannon continuously and
I
not
thought I
stop
was
above
dead
each
then,
crop.
Dre.
Nah, you can't die from this height. Trust
Depends how
me,
many you
I tried
want.
it.
Well, what I
me
don't
come
want to
to the
do
trader with
is
you
like
quick.
it depends how
want
much
to.
crop we're going to have,
Might
right?
as well
But
while I'm here, so I can...
the limit of the crop is the limit of this thing.
Down the road.
And adding more pistons later is going to get very difficult.
Yeah,
But
that is a
equally, if
trader.
we extend that, I think this thing's just going to bend over. It's just no way is this going to...
Those bananas.
Because
Yeah,
that
they're
can...
bananas on the side.
The more you extend that piston, the more it's just going to sag.
Wait, this is another packing station.
It is too.
Oh,
Set
come
up the dirt you
on.
have, then you can have...
Yeah, this
expand
one
it when you
is
get more.
bananas, oranges, pineapples, and blueberries.
Expanding these is
I'm
difficult,
guessing one
though.
is
You got to
fruit, the other one
disconnect
is veg.
everything.
The other one is veg. Yeah. Aww. This is highly disappointing. Thanks, Sean.
I'll see if I can make you a little car as well, Dre.
Well, I was
Thank
on the
you.
way to make an engine for a car,
Oh yeah, you were doing it from, sorry.
so I need some bits for it.
On my way back.
Let's see some water. Yeah. I need to get the sensor, don't I? Otherwise, because I don't know how big the sensor is. Controller bypasses the piston limitations, by the way. What do you mean?
You know what I could use? I could use a potato gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need to get those at a trader.
Yep, we need to package stuff. Or take that guy in the cage and trade it.
Yeah, but you need the guy in the cage and then loads of fruit packs or veg packs for a potato gun.
Sensor. 1 block.
No, I haven't found
One
it
of those, one of those. I need
That's what I'm
2
trying to find.
glue, I think.
Yet. Ooh, found glass block.
This has a maximum length of 7, but controller makes it 15.
Ooh,
I need 3 sensors myself.
For what?
To make a piston-powered engine.
he's just building a gas engine cheaper.
Yeah, but you don't need any petrol for it.
True,
Power.
because if I run out, then
It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it doesn't need anything to
yeah.
power it.
Well, I'll put my glass blocks in the chest for you, Rom.
Okay.
It's like playing a video game. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Like a pinball machine. Right, so that sensor goes like that. And then we need to have 1 block above that.
I swear I'm finding more and more robots.
Oh, what just happened? Did I wait, what?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go find some more glue.
No, I have no idea what just happened.
Didn't I bring loads of clams?
Good
Yeah,
question.
I thought I deleted the
glue.
controller, but
They're in the warehouse, I'm guessing.
If there's no glue, there's no clams.
Okay.
Um,
Rip that.
I have no clue. There's a
Doesn't
game of floodlights.
need
It has
more
various
glue.
lights, but we haven't got any up at the
Then I can
moment.
make my 3rd sensor.
Yeah, I think the whole thing needs to be like 1 block higher. So then you basically put a block where you want it to squirt water, right? Yeah, I'm trying to build an irrigation system.
Let's go find some glue then, I guess. Or clams. Since we seem to have run out.
They're quite easy to find in the sea, though.
Yep.
That's 3 blocks in. So is this it? This is the starting position of the thing, right? So you'd have, presumably you'd have like 1 soil here. What happens to that soil? Wait, where did my soil and wall go?
no idea. I haven't touched it.
Am I going mad? Oh, it's here. It's so hard to see at night, and the grass clips into everything as well.
Yep.
So
There you go,
basically,
have a light.
I guess you have, I don't know, soil there maybe? Ish. It's really hard to see where this should go. That's about right. So do we need, like, is this taking up 3 blocks width? 1, 2, 3. So we just put them like right next to each other like that. And then you need a sensor above each one. It's just like really fidgety to get right. So a block
Could do
there
it
like
with one
that.
sensor.
What?
You could do it with one sensor.
Have one sensor.
Okay, no problem.
Not sure what he means. So then you want to go 1, 2, 3. From that. So you want one like that, I guess. Yeah, I'll do the sensor in a second. 1, 2, 3.
Who would have thought you could drink a bottle of milk underwater?
Yeah, I noticed that too. Basically.
Try and get it working in a straight line first and then see how it goes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We need one more. So the range is 1. Button and switch, I don't know. I guess the button is like one press and the switch is like a continuous. We'll put the sound on so we can actually hear it. And then say, when the sensor detects the thingy, fire the water pump. You have a 1 block gap between saw patches 2 and 3. Are you serious? It's like, it's very precise, isn't it? This kind of irrigation. You see, that doesn't seem right. How many bags have I put down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 bags there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But they don't line up. Why is that then? Nice one, Papa Reagan. That's insane, man. I think this is too far to the left, that's why maybe. Six soil. Don't think a soil's 2 blocks wide.
I'll be right back quick.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. It's definitely 3 wide. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm not looking forward to rigging it, I'm not surprised.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
I only have 6 soil. Is that what the problem is? Do you have any more soil anywhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's loads.
Whereabouts?
Right side.
Or behind in the warehouse section?
No, out front.
Hey, I see it. That's what happens when you go AFK, right? You get abused. Wait, what now? Why is it not actually planting it? Oh my god. Somebody for life, thank you for 3 months. Shane Golton, old Rumsey, Get Fresh, welcome back, guys. There's something under it. I don't see anything. Nothing here. Like, why is it putting it down on a stack of 5, not actually just building soil? It'll put it over
If you
here.
force build it, it'll put it down
Eh?
as a bag. Can only put it down when it shows a square on the ground.
That's really annoying.
Yeah.
That looks slightly off center. I think that's right. Okay. They lined up that way? I think.
I found myself a little animal underwater.
Yeah, I found them too. You can't do anything with them.
Well, you can pick them up.
Oh my god, I found a huge building. And I mean huge.
Is it the warehouse?
I could be.
If it is, there's gonna be some really
Right, that's going to make a
level
sound, so
3
we'll
and
hear
4
it
stuff
beep when it
defending
moves.
it.
It's about 10 stories tall.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm not gonna touch it for now.
Yeah, I wouldn't if you wanna live.
Okay. Perhaps the range of the sensor needs to be 2. You need to change the sensor range to 2.
Chain more lights, Sean.
You reckon?
Oh, Sean's not here.
Sean's not home right now.
But
Welcome back. Do you need more lights?
if you want to bring some, yeah, Dre.
Dang, that's slow.
7 of them are good.
Yeah, sounds good.
That made a
They're
noise.
different colored, but
As soon as you pick them up, they default back to orange.
oh, do they?
Picked up a green and blue one, and they put them down, and they're orange.
Well, you need to get yourself a paint gun and paint them.
I think that's why it was so slow.
How's that car coming along?
Still working on getting stuff to build the engine.
So if we start it on 0, 0, then make it go to maximum, and then just come all the way back.
What else do you need?
I need a controller still, some 5 pistons. And obviously some wheels.
5 pistons.
Yep.
Kind
Maybe
of
not that
engine is
quick.
it?
I don't think it's going to spray that quick.
It's a 3-cylinder. Why do you need 5?
Well, 2 of the pistons are to select forward and reverse.
Easy trip. I don't know what to say, bro. I just like playing fun games, easy trip, and I think you do too. That's all that it means. It doesn't really matter how old you are. If you love games, you love games. Why is this? Why
At
can't you
this
put this
rate,
in
a normal
between?
engine would have been better.
It's like it seems to be fixed.
Yeah. Well, in the long run, it'll use a lot less.
I haven't got the water attached. I'm just trying to get the logic working. But it feels like you can't get any kind of variation in speed between slow and that.
I think I'm coming back.
Okay.
I've been gone, like what, 2-3 days now?
Oh, but wait a minute. You can tell it to pause in between, can't you? So if you have that on quick, you have that on quick, but you tell that to be slow, that creates a gap, doesn't it?
Could I order some pistons, Sean?
How many do you need?
5.
5? You need 3 for a piston engine.
That's
Three,
what I
5.
said, Paul. At this
Oh no,
rate,
you need
they're
another
not
2 for the block sensor.
Yeah. Because if you don't have any forward or reverse, well, if you don't have any other pistons, you won't be able to select forward.
I
or
don't know
reverse.
if that's going to work.
I guess you could do it some way, but then you have to hold.
Isn't that just
the
going to
forward
water
and reverse
everything
button.
twice, though?
I'm going to need a seat as well,
I suppose we actually want it to stay up
like
there.
4 wheels.
Otherwise,
4
it'll just
wheels,
water everything twice.
It'll be a weird car otherwise.
Does it matter if it waters it twice? Probably not. I'd rather have it contracted. Alright, let's try it. Wait, what did... How did I manage that? It's weird. I'm so concerned the haybots are just going to smack this at some point.
Need a level 2 controller as well.
When you upgrade a controller and then remove it, does it stay upgraded?
No idea. I would guess it would.
As if this works.
Oh wow.
No.
Oh, that's
Nice.
hilarious.
GG.
That's perfect.
Let's get some seeds in there. That's funny.
Well, you need to put something like a base underneath so it doesn't clip through the grass.
I don't think you can put soil on anything but ground.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it needs to be on the ground.
What was I going to get? I've totally forgotten. I came over here for something. Plant seeds, that was it. Right, what do you want to grow then? I want to grow carrots.
I'd say yeah, carrots and maybe potatoes as well.
Well, I want to
Those
get
are
perimeter
good,
defense
good.
before we go over 9, otherwise we'll get attacked. And this can't withstand an attack right now. That's just too much
Just
fun.
FYI, there's still 2 more blocks underneath the beds.
So what's the maximum that goes to? I need to test the range of this thing. Okay, that is the most. Your range is, with 2 pistons is 30. Yeah, so that's the... So if we, that's the edge, isn't it? That's basically the limit. That is so funny. I kind of feel like the whole thing's floating on the ground, though. Have you got all your flying stuff installed? No way, bro. I've only just got my stuff installed. Right. So this has another piston, but to use it, I'd have to upgrade the controller. See, how would it work then if you have the second controller? How would you get it going up one line and then coming back down the other? Because the problem is like, on the controller here, you tell it in phase 1 to go to there. I guess you then tell it to stay there and have the other one come back down. You push the last piston by 3 and retract the others. Right. There's a limit to what you can do with the controller though, isn't there? Like, you can only get a certain size grid out of that. Wow, they're growing quick. Blimey. Need to think about some defenses for this thing.
What was that?
Me upgrading a sensor.
Where's the
God.
truck gone?
Here,
There.
just parked outside.
I'm going to make this rear wheel steering be easy to drill. You can make anything with logics, but it's hard to do. People make calculators with that. What control is that you need for the logic stuff?
Pistons coming along, Sean.
Or is it? Because when I saw the logic controller, it was basically like an and or an or, and that was it.
Give me like.
It's very
40
basic.
seconds.
No problemo.
Throwing. There's your pistons.
Oh. Thank you.
No
It's
worries.
a bit annoying. That music's hilarious.
And there's your controller. It's on your thing.
Am I missing a bearing, or do I just have a spare one?
There is.
Yep, scrap mechanic indeed. It's actually quite fun in survival mode. Okay, so this is another drive wheel. So that's going to drive that. And this is now the steering. So that drives that and that. I think that would be slightly easier to drill with.
Do we have some level 2 metal somewhere still?
Have a look in the box.
Let me have a look.
Because they need a weld tool to make the engine.
So in survival mode, Geordie, what happens
A
is
weld tool.
you have these things called the hay
The
bots,
third one, if you look in the
and
tools.
mechanized
Yeah, just be careful.
mechanized
on the amount of
sentries
upgrades
that are
you've
around the
got.
map anyway, but they specifically
Nine.
attack you if you try to grow too
Yeah.
much crop.
But I needed to
So
make
the
the
limit
engine.
is
There's no other
8.
way.
We're growing 7 lots of crop here. If we was to grow
I'm bringing
8
some more
crop,
back
we'd be
now.
fine. The moment we grow
I can
9
make
or
you one
more,
for him, hang on.
a message comes up and says unauthorized crop growing detected, and then at midnight you'll get attacked by a wave. They'll spawn around somewhere and then they'll just come in and attack it, and they'll destroy anything around here that they can. The amount that you get attacked by is determined by the amount of crop that you grow. Yeah, the bots have names. The yellow ones are called hay bots, and then there's little blue ones. So, yeah, the more food you try to grow, the more you get attacked, essentially. If we want to have this thing on an arm, I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. I want to have an arm that I can, like, control. How do you do that in the game? Can you just, like, drive it from your seat in some way? Up and down? If you have, like, one of these things... Can you, like, I don't know. How do you say I want to
You
rotate
have
based
to
on
use,
2
like,
key
a
presses?
sensor on a piston ball if you want to, and 2 sensors. If you want to make a deal with the seat.
Say again?
Or maybe like, if you put like a bearing, connect that bearing to your seat as a steering bearing, and then have a beam on it that goes left and right, so it either activates one or the other sensor, so you can make something go in 2 directions. I guess. I see you have a well tool.
Why would you grow more than 8 crops? Because
You- Gonna have to come and grab it at the chest.
The way to get ahead in this game, for example, let's say you want to have a spud gun, right? Which is a gun that can shoot potatoes and kill bots, right? If you want to have that, you can only get it from the trader. And the trader accepts packaged fruit and veg. So you go to the packaging plant and you take a load of crop and you package it into a unit. And that is something that the trader will buy from you and he will sell you really nice items. Now, there's lots of crops that you can grow and different packaging plants will package different fruit and veg. But essentially, the more of this stuff that you can grow, the more packages you can make, the more you can
Right,
buy
before
items from
you
the
go,
trader.
Can you move
So
these three up,
it goes quickly from
up level with the top one?
surviving
you
enough
not
so
move
that
them?
you've got enough food and drink to
I
stay
don't have them
alive,
connected
to
to
having enough
but-
excess
Oh, right,
food
okay.
so that you can package it and sell it. And that's why I need to grow more crop. But the more you grow, the more you get attacked.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need some big wheels for this piston-powered engine.
Make sure I've got some fuel. You got any fuel around, Pubs? Oh, there is.
Yeah, it's in storage, Paul. And what do you need now for him?
2 big wheels.
Give me a
Well,
minute.
4 if you want to make a car, or you could use some small ones on the front. Like
Really? How do you make this thing rotate?
So where's the front end of the car?
well,
You like it without chat? It seems a lot cleaner. I like the chat on for SquirrelPlus. Yeah. This is what I keep saying about the chat being there and not being there. It mostly affects YouTube. If you did 10 different gardens of 8 plants, will the bots attack them? Yes. One of the people watching YouTube got attacked with 3 boss bots in one raid. Wow. Yeah, that's the other thing that we've not even done. We've not even been to the big places where there's bosses inside. We've not even tried that yet. Well, I guess you probably need spud guns. And some revival food, because with a chef bot, you can make food that revives your teammates, which is great for boss fights. Why does this thing suddenly feel very underpowered? This is working on adding recording selective sources properly, so there may be an option sooner. Interesting. I really wish they would. Because that way, yeah, you can basically record a different thing. That would be perfect for me. Because I could stream one thing and record something else. Oh, the power. Or lack of it. I need to upgrade that engine. I think if I upgraded that engine, it'd probably get up that hill.
Oh, it didn't work properly.
Oh my god. This thing's got worse? The thing is, they put these rocks on just a slight hill, and it causes no end of grief. At the moment, there's ways to do it. Hmm. Oh, this is just tedious. I don't think it's suspension is the real issue. The real issue is power. I just don't have enough horses under the bonnet. Survival seems like a bit of a mess. No idea what objects you can break, what you can't. Everything takes as long as hell. Dude. Okay. What can you break? What can't you break? You can't break the ground. You can't break these static structures. You can't break little random bushes like that. Anything that's... Any trees that are way too big, you can't break because you need a woodcutter for that. It even tells you can't break it with a sledgehammer. You need to bring a saw back. So get a machine with a saw blade and you'll be able to cut that down just like the rocks. The rocks themselves, the ones that you can cut down, are the ones that are jagged. These rectangular ones here. Any other rock you can't take, just this kind of rock. In terms of like stuff in the water, if you go in the water it's pretty obvious what you can take. Because it'll glow in some way or it'll bubble in some way. So if you go in the water here, you can't take that. It's not doing anything. But if you go down here, this is bubbling, so you can take this. Right? This is making a weird bubbling thing, so you can take that. That's oil. Get that for fuel. Anything else you can't take. It's really simple once you learn the basic kind of rules of the game, what you can and can't take. And at the end of the day, if you walk up to it and just right click, it'll either pick up or it won't. And if you hit it, it'll either break or it won't. It's just very black and white. I've never had a problem with working out what you can and can't do. And I only started playing it properly yesterday. Multiplayer, 4-player, seems pretty stable so far. See that tree over there? No use at all. Can't do anything with that. Any idea how huge the world is? So the world is... I don't know how big it is, but I do know that it's procedurally generated. So every time you start a new game, you'll end up with a different map. There'll be certain static elements. There's always like the trader. There's always the marketplace. And there's always this. But the world is like different. Apart from the spawn area, which is always fairly static, the rest of the world is different. So every time you start a new game, the playthrough will be different. You have to go out and find stuff.
Give up, bro?
I don't know how you upgrade the hammer now. I can't even
and
get up that hill.
I don't know.
Attach.
I need to upgrade this thing. This is not working anymore. Yes, there are islands. Yes. Islands that you can go to.
Didn't attach properly.
So you can't eat the corn. But the cows eat the corn. You walk up to a cow and put 3 corn down. It'll walk over, eat it, and produce milk. And then you can drink the milk. Basically, different kinds of fruit and veg. I was not expecting that. Different kinds of fruit and veg will bring you back different nutrients. So the milk gives you a lot of... If you look at your health bar on the bottom, and then underneath that is like the food bar and then the thirst bar. If you drink milk, it tends to give you more liquid than food. And carrots give you quite a lot of food, but less liquid. Moorcroft, you need those 50-inch UHD2 mud tires from SnowRunner and a beefy engine. I agree. So yeah, you basically convert corn into milk, effectively, via a cow. Yeah, the cow's really nice. It sterilizes it and bottles it for you. It's just, they're amazing. It's not vegan friendly now. Right. They're the hay bots. So from hay bots, you'll often get two things. One will be an arm, and the other sometimes is like a green circuit that you can pick up. Now, in the early days of the game, you basically hold down the E key and refine it, and that gets metal. But once you've got the resource collector, you just throw it in the back here. When we drive back, the machine will grab it and do it for us. Wow, Rom, did you have to do that right there?
Well,
Working factory, bro.
see.
So yeah, once you've got the resource collector and the resource refiner,
Like
whatever it's called, it'll just
glass?
take that and crush it and put the metal in here. How do you produce fuel from crude? So, if you go to the craft bot and look through, explosive canisters, it's not that stuff, is it? Can't remember what the symbol looks like. Gasoline takes crude oil. And this is the one thing I hate about the craft bot. It has no proper search bar on it yet.
You got a seat yet, bro?
Nope.
Oh, I'm lagging
Chemical,
a bit.
paint ammo.
Yeah, same.
Seems
You're
back to
lagging?
normal.
Yeah,
Is it because I was in the craft bot?
don't know.
It was only for like a few seconds. It's
Yeah, it was only a few seconds, but it was.
Could have been while I was in there. Just put the clam back in storage.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Crude oil, so I need to collect a load of that and then turn it into gasoline.
Paul, there's plenty of crude oil in storage.
Oh, is there? Okay. I just thought with there not being much fuel, we didn't have any.
Yeah.
I collected some crude oil.
Same.
There's some fuel as well, actually, 24 fuel and 37 crude oil. Oh my god. So, Sean,
Yeah.
I was shopping around the.
What have you done?
No, I haven't done anything. I was shopping around the warehouse, right? I've gone.
they're not
past the
called cows, they're
sensor,
called
scared the living
wok.
daylights out of me.
WOC. No, the
Oh
cows stay
my
there. I
God.
don't know if they'll despawn when we restart.
Creation,
I
Joe.
know, right?
I'm gonna upgrade this engine. I need 4. So these things here, these components, you have to find them in the world. You can't make them, and you need a lot of them because they upgrade everything. So if we upgrade that, it'll give it 2 gears, more efficiency, and better bearings. Apparently, also means we can push the engine a bit more. Oh, listen to that. I think we've got a lot of wheel spin going on here. I need bigger tires. I need mud tires. This thing isn't coping.
Okay, I'll have a look now. From driver's seat 1, right?
Yeah.
These tires
Okay.
can't take the power.
Don't even need the driver's seat. Well, I guess for steering.
Sorry.
Sorry. Right, can we drive more than one wheel now, or what?
Oh my god.
Can we do four-wheel drive? Maybe that'll help. Oh, this thing's mad. It's slightly uncontrollable. This thing just crazy wheel spins.
Okay, it's turning.
Wait, what's going on?
Something is working right.
Is that your piston engine, bro?
Yeah. Something isn't attached right, I think.
What were we using that for again? It's just a decoration.
That worked out brilliant.
That's your vehicle, apparently, Dre.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, just put a seat on it. Something didn't work properly.
Oh.
Let's try drilling. The running chair, that's what it is. Oh, if we drive all that, we'll get that.
That's not supposed to happen.
I need new wheels, these suck.
How many connections does the seat need?
Happy anniversary.
2.
Okay. I need to upgrade
For
it then.
forward and one for back. Not sure what's wrong there.
Why is that doing
There you go.
Got a
nothing?
bearing somewhere that shouldn't be attached.
Are all the wheels the right way? Let's have a look.
What is going on?
No.
Oh my god.
It might drive better now, without one wheel going the other way. Oh god, I can't see.
Now it can't move. I have no idea what's going on though. Oh. Something
Four-wheel
not attached
drive
properly.
definitely means I can hold the drill bit
Oh,
a
okay.
bit better, but...
I guess instead of rotating, it's just twisting the whole frame.
Use front-wheel drive, that's exactly what I had. Oh, progress. That looks good.
What's that?
Oh, See, that's sparking, but not a
Storage
lot's
collector,
happening.
Dre.
It's a bit glitchy, this
Ooh.
drilling thing.
Is that for my car?
It can be if you're hitting trees and stuff.
Actually, I'll be happy with just to what are they called?
Storage boxes.
Yeah.
Are there upgrades for drills? I don't know. I don't think so, but I haven't got everything unlocked. Need to break that big piece. Why are the rear wheels rotating? What do you mean? We've got four-wheel drive and rear wheel steering. Let's have a look.
How's it looking?
No, you can't. You
Well,
can't
I
get.
forgot to
There's
add
no
back
upgrade point on
distance
it,
and sensors. That didn't do help.
unless it's
Oh,
because
well,
it's already
flipping over by
controlled.
itself now. This is the first time I'm building this thing.
Oh.
Drill's hammers are not upgradable, however you can upgrade the engines that control them.
Something isn't working properly because if you look at it, it's not turning properly. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I see what I did wrong. I missed. Yeah. I forgot some bearings.
Is it still
Yeah,
an
we can
alpha
bring
for
this-
all?
Yeah, it's very experimental, this engine.
Wait.
Yeah, I
got
suppose you could add more
bearings
drills.
you need?
I kind of want to get a drill and an arm
Yeah, I've got
properly.
them. I just forgot
Okay.
to put them on.
Oh, God.
That's why the whole thing was flipping instead of turning
I think I've got
around.
too much metal.
Oh.
Because I should have put bearings behind the sensors.
Yeah,
but I
see
forgot
now.
to. That's why we got the rolling engine instead of the turning engine.
Because you missed a bearing.
Yeah, because it couldn't turn. So it just torqued the whole thing around.
You know?
We might need to upgrade the pistons though if you want more speed.
That's fine for now. I'll upgrade them whenever I
Wow,
feel like I need to.
that dropped nothing? Yeah, it's like Factorio, you can't have enough iron. You just can't have enough metal.
Can I just stick this thing next to the refinery thing?
What thing?
Sure, I've no idea what you're talking about, yeah?
The storage thing that magically picks up
Oh, yeah.
logs.
The resource collector.
Why'd you build it, though?
Because I need wood and it's easier to
This sounds like a very
do
racy engine.
this way.
I wish you could
That's
tune the
actually
engine
a
for
good
speed or
idea, so-
torque,
Yeah.
like through a
Well, I
gearbox.
was doing it by hand and I thought, why am I doing it by hand? There's a queue, Paul. You're going to have to wait.
A queue? I don't
Yeah.
have time for queues. Is there enough space in the box? That should be fine. Can't you put the bearing on the arm instead? It would make a difference. The bearing on the arm, what do you mean? Is that stuff ready yet? I just like watching this. We're so gonna get attacked. Like, we need to build a defensive wall around this farm so I can actually make more crop.
Yeah.
Because right now we're really vulnerable. If you want to go for the electric engine.
Does anyone mind if I nick 225 scrap metal?
No, go for it.
What? Build a wall?
No, I need to build metal blocks 3.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we'll see. Ow!
Start a fight. It's like being in a pub. One person punches someone and a whole fight breaks out. What we could do with this is saw blades to get more wood. Logic gate. Powerful block that allows you to build basic logic functions. Okay. Timer. Radio, electric engine, gas engine. Powers bearings. An engine with fixed power and adjustable speed. Weak engine with an adjustable speed can be connected to a driver's seat. Upgradable for more connection points and less battery consumption. 5 batteries. Blimey. Does that actually run out? Like, how does that deplete? Does it deplete the
brought
battery?
10 batteries last time round, Paul. So you got plenty of battery.
Yeah, 17 batteries in stock.
Just wondering, like, how it runs out of power and stuff.
No idea.
You're 100% better off attacking the rocks from above than from the side. I agree. Alright, so you put batteries in it. Right. Can we make batteries?
I don't believe
think
so.
Hmm.
No.
See, we can make fuel for
To
engines, so...
find them.
Like the electric engine, you have to get more batteries. Right, I still need to make 4 big wheels. I need 20... No, I need 32 honeycomb. Oh my god.
We got plenty. I think we should have that in stock, Paul.
Yeah.
There's a beehive across the road from the new farm on the rock side on the right. I shall have a look.
It's alive!
Oh,
I need
nice.
metal
Look at it.
and wood, but I can't work out which level I need.
Brilliant.
Another direction.
That one, maybe?
Just need to extend the axles on the side
I don't know which I
and
need.
put some wheels on it.
Cool.
Looks like the blocky one.
Voila, one engine.
How many more are you making though, Dre?
Just those 4.
Okay. Now, busy boy, bus boy, you've got it wrong straight away. You went step 1, add milk straight away. Straight away, you're wrong. Where's this thing? That one.
Craftbot is free for now. Right, from which way are you extending it?
Well, but I'm guessing this way. Needs to be a bit wider as well because the
Very
wheels
friendly
need to come
bees,
in.
aren't they? With a lemon in my tea. I don't mind lemon in tea, it's quite nice.
Okay.
Lemon tea is quite fresh. But it's always, the hot water goes on the tea bag because that's how
Right.
That's
But
how
I'm
the
not
brew
taking
is
quite
made.
unfair still.
the milk comes
With the
later
wheel
if you want
They have
milk.
some big wheels.
Or the lemon, whatever you want to do. But the hot water on the tea
Well,
bag has
you
to
get
go
big
first.
Wheels. Small ones won't
1,
work.
2, 3, 4. Nice. To give this corn to the cows. I like the feeding platform. Exactly. The tea needs to sit in the hot water to get the flavour out of it. Exactly that. If you put milk in, you're not going to brew the tea
I need
properly.
more
Simple.
honeycombs.
I want to put a few more back. Oh, you've took
Sorry?
them.
Yeah, I took them. I need to make 4 wheels as well.
Well, I'll have 4 ordinary wheels. I just need the big ones. But you can have my old wheels.
From
Well,
said
you You could put 2 small ones on the front, I guess, but the rear ones need to be big, or the pistons will hit the ground.
Actually, that's a good
Right.
point. You could put big wheels on the back, so it tilts down, and then just put the drill bit higher so it points down at a slight angle. Maybe that'll work better.
Paul, can you move your vehicle?
Yep, one sec. I'll be there in 13 seconds.
Yeah.
First coffee of the morning. One of many.
Can I nick some of your wood?
Yeah.
So you could do it like that. Which would give you, stop the drill bit from kicking up. Or just put 4 big wheels on it. Have to raise the drill bit slightly. I feel like the front end's still slipping. Maybe just get the big wheels. Yeah, I forgot about the cheeky spare wheel as well.
Do you happen to have a wheel, Ray?
Not yet.
I've got 4 small wheels if you want them.
Yeah, won't work though. That's the problem.
This game's better than Siege, Paul.
Why?
Oh.
Look, 1 centimeter block. Oh, you can walk up it. You can walk over it.
You don't get stuck.
Yeah.
Lol.
Wow, I feel so high up now. Rah.
I'll have a wheel ready in 20 seconds, Rom.
Okay. I guess we could put small ones on the
Probably
front.
uses more fuel now.
Small ones.
Yeah. Well, in case you can't make 4 big ones.
Wait, why didn't that
But we
pick up?
need at least
I'll
2
make 4
ones at
big
the back.
ones, it's fine.
Okay.
I just
Just
need
need to-
to... I'm gonna need to find more beeswax.
Yeah. Just need to start out with. So we can finish the back of the car.
Is the veg done? It might well be done. Somebody gets a
The
minute
engine is at the...
and check the veg.
Yeah, I'll go and check it now.
Might need replant.
The engine will be at the back.
Yeah. It's a Porsche. Rear-wheel drive rear engines. Or a Beetle.
Want to add one more drill?
Porsche, guys.
I could do. I'd have to upgrade.
yeah.
I'd have to swap the engine because I've only got a scrap engine on the drill. If I swap it for a normal
It's a
drill,
3-cylinder Porsche, but you know.
I could probably drive 2 from that.
Yeah, more like a Beetle then.
Yeah.
I don't think putting it on a piston will work. I think the best thing is to try and get the drill to come in from the top, maybe. On like a crane arm or something. But then I need to faff around with some logic for that. But yeah, I think 2 drill bits would be a good idea. We need a second machine that can cut wood, really. Controller on a switch will do the job, no need for logic gates. Yeah, but the trouble with the controller is you can only have it going into like a fixed position. What I want is like Stoneworks where you can control the position yourself. Like go forward, come back, kind of robotic control. This is a bit unreliable, I think. Scumbag. Pop it on a button, when you hold it, it starts the motion, let go, retract. And how do you reverse it?
I'm guessing you're still gathering resources for build number 2.
This thing definitely burns more fuel.
Actually, I forgot. I just built build number 2.
Oops.
There you go.
Thank you.
The drill arm is too short, the car frame is hitting the rocks. I will make some adjustments in a minute. So what, you're attaching the button to the bearing then, yeah? Or something else? And then you press the button down and the bearing starts turning and you let go? It stays where it is, or does it go back?
There's a bot attacking our enclosed
They're attacking
cows.
cows. Scumbags.
Wow.
How dirty.
Was that meant to be a pun? How dare he?
Oh,
Lol.
You made a joke and you didn't even realise it. Unbelievable.
They seem to be missing a cow, I think.
I
Or did it push it out?
think so.
I didn't make the joke. Rome did.
They
And he
used to
didn't
fight.
know he'd done it. He's attacking the cows.
have
How
some
dare
steak.
he?
They managed to kill one.
There's still 4 cows in there.
Oh.
You can do it with bearings and a controller or 10 logic gate, 2 pistons. Wait, why is this not collecting stuff? Am I too high up now? I think my resource collector's too high from the ground now. Dang, you have to lower it.
How them upgraded wheels working, Paul?
They're fine, but my resource collector doesn't work now.
Why?
Because it's too high from the ground.
Oh.
So we have
Maybe
to
you need
lower
to.
it.
Maybe you need to make a I don't know.
Make like a pickup with like the back, add some bricks
Like-
to the back of it and have it a bit lower.
Or a small trailer or something.
Or just have it hanging a bit on the back of the vehicle instead of on top of it.
Brom.
I'm gonna do
Question.
something clever with it.
Yes.
I'm at the car.
Yeah.
Do we need these blocks of wood, what I'm standing on now, to each side of the wheel?
Well.
Yeah, I mean, we could just shorten the pipe. I could just lower the back end
Oh,
down.
so it's not the axle.
Bring the base down.
Well, the axle needs to attach to the car as well.
Oh, right, yeah, good point.
Let's see if it moves.
It's just really
Yeah,
annoying
might
because you have to
wanna
like
remove these
reconnect
2
everything.
blocks
Rip.
from the back. You see what ones I mean, Dre? Yeah.
It's alive. Not that slow, to be honest.
That's gonna be good.
Do some quick infield
Just put some
repairs.
steering on the front, and off you go.
Like the idea of the trailer.
Let's put some small wheel on the front to try it out. Oh, I need 4 more bearings.
I think there's one in the chest.
Wait, where did that wool
Three
come
then.
from? There you go, so you got that instead.
3 bearings, he said.
Yep.
Coming right up.
Oh. Okay. I have to use something else.
Can you get like a chainsaw or anything in this game?
I wish.
Saw
I don't
blade.
know.
There's
Get
a
a saw blade
blade.
to put it on the front of the truck.
If I make you one, Paul, could you use it?
Why do you need lots of wood?
Yeah. I'm cutting everything by hand at the moment.
Yeah, just make a saw blade and I'll stick it on the front.
Wrong. 3 bearings.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay. Drive engines, that one. Both going forward. Oh, rip. Guess who forgot a piece? Okay.